And we have The Simpsons Trading Card Game by Wizards of the Coast. The year was 2003. Trading card games were very hot, and The Simpsons was just one of the IPs that Wizards of the Coast was milking at the time. They had Harry Potter, they had Looney Tunes, I believe they had an X-Men game, WCW Nitro. Basically, the cardboard trading card games were kind of where they were at the time. Like I said, 2003, it is 2018 now. You can get this booster box. Primarily, they start about $30. They get up to about 60 for a sealed box of 36 packs. What we're going to do today is I'm just going to kind of, as a morbid curiosity, we're going to crack about 8 packs, show you what's inside and kind of see what was going on with this game, see maybe why it failed. They only came out with this one set. There was 4 starter sets that went with this box, and yeah, so basically how it kind of worked, you build a 40 card deck. Each deck was themed around one main character. You needed that card, and I'm not sure if you guys have ever played Smash Ups, of kind of a popular tabletop game. You're playing locations, you're playing characters on those locations to exhaust certain goals. Once those goals are met, you score points. Ladies and gentlemen, this is nonsense. What we're going to do today is we're going to look at 6 to 8 packs, and I will do another separate video. I will take a look at a retrograde, deep diving in on the actual synergies and how to play the game. But for today, we're just going to take a look at 6 booster packs, kind of see what was going on at the time, and just for historic sakes, just kind of get this on record and see what was going on. Add more of Springfield's finest to your game and gain an edge on your opponents. Each 11-card booster pack contains all new character, scene, and action cards. Control the city that spawned Flaming Moe. Each player must have his or her own 40-card deck to play the Simpsons trading card game. Pick up the theme decks for complete rules and some tokens, and that's basically it. I believe there are premium cards as well. Wizards of the Coast loved milking the foils at the time. We are looking at 1 in every 33 cards. Yeah, cards, not packs. So 1 in every 3 packs, we will get a foil card. So that's the booster pack. There's 4 different arts for the fronts. We have Sideshow Bob, Krusty the Clown, Itchy and Scratchy, and the 4th, maybe we just have 3. I think we just have the 3. And those are the 3 different art styles. And let's kind of see what we got here. Now, one of the cool things about this trading card game is I do think that they had the original writing staff on hand. So on the character cards, there's some fun flavor text. What we have is the set symbol, or the rarity symbol. Circle is common. I believe square is uncommon, star is rare. And these are basically the character cards. So each character card consists of the name, some fun flavor, and 3 traits: fat, oddball, and celebrity. You have Dr. Marvin Monroe. Okay, you want to kill each other, that's good, that's healthy. So very kind of on theme, very fun flavor text. Uptight, fat, celebrity, doctor, and there's 156 base cards. So kind of right off the bat, the card quality is pretty nice. They're kind of going for a playing card type vibe at the back, your bicycle style playing card, but for the most part, very nice, very clean. Black border. Mojo the Helper Monkey, upstanding, lazy, family animal. We have Snowball 2. We have the scene card. So you would play the scene card on the table. I believe you start with 2 or 3, and depending if you play the character card that shares a trait, family and animal, onto the scene, it would count towards the complete goal. 5 would be to trash it. So if I wanted to complete this scene, I would add a family and animal character. I would add the Snowball onto this. I think you get to play 2 characters and an action card every turn. And then once this gets exhausted, you score those points. If it's your scene, you get points as well. And depending on the scene itself, there is a trigger ability. The player who completes the scene gets an extra 1 point. 40 card decks, I believe the first 2, I think 10 points is how that works. Stay tuned for the casual brew, stay tuned for the retrograde feature on this. We'll go over the gameplay. But yeah, so there's your scene cards, Springfield Mall. So no original art, kind of scenes from the cartoon. Old Family Oddball. The player who trashes the scene may return it up to 2 cards in his or her discard pile to their hand. So get some action cards back, kind of cool. The Itchy and Scratchy Store. So you're getting some, the quality is pretty amazing. It looks like a really nice card. Pretty interesting looking. The characters, not so much in my opinion, but if this scene is completed, all uptight characters on other scenes are discarded from play. So ideally there's 2 or 3 scenes in play, you score that out, and you get rid of other people's scoring opportunities by removing characters. Action card for the Mr. Burns deck, Meltdown. Used during your turn, all scenes and characters are discarded from play. Awesome, just a quick board wipe. Get some stuff out of your way. Lisa, same as it ever was. Used during your turn, return a character in your discard pile to your hand. We have Helping Hands for the Krusty deck. Used during your turn, look through your deck for up to 3 characters and put them into your shuffle deck. And our rare for the pack, you can see it right there as a star, Kang and Kodos, Alien Oddball Duo. So just out of the first pack, I won't go into detail through every single one. So we got some action cards, we have some scene cards, and we have our character cards. So let's make our piles for the OCD crowd out there. So yeah, that's kind of the experience. After one pack, I will say, in my opinion, after a quick assessment, maybe one of the reasons why this might have not have been a successful trading card game, I just think the pack opening experience, I don't know. I mean, as far as the character cards go, a trading card, not that interesting. Basically, you just have 3 unique, up to 4 unique keywords per card. I don't know. We'll see on the deep dive for the retrograde how good the game actually is. But it obviously only lasted 1 year. I mean, I feel like it got great support. I didn't hear about it at the time, but doing my research after the fact, seemed like it really got pushed pretty hard. But, number 1 seems like a new one, Nameless Tough Rascal. And so, I mean, it's really just about the flavor text and the art. I don't know. The art box isn't that big. Really hit the playing card vibe. I don't know. Doesn't feel like a very good trading card game experience to me. Give me some power, toughness. Give me some, that kind of stuff, right? Barney's Bolorama. Krusty Lou Studios. Whacking Day. Iconic Simpsons memories, right? Simpsons action card for Bart Simpson. Now, how these work is another reason why, another fault against the game. You can typically build 5 different decks. In order to play the action cards, this can only be played in a Bart deck. So you're pretty limited as far as deck building possibilities. Homer deck and Krusty deck. So Bart, use at the start of another player's turn, choose a trait. Characters with that trait can't be played this turn. Prevent someone from scoring a scene. Homer, use anytime, flip over the top 3 cards of your deck. Play any cards flipped over on a single scene. Play any characters flipped over this way on a single scene. Discard the rest. Does not count against the 2 character per turn limit. Awesome, cheat out mass amounts of cards. Kind of cool, kind of fun. Back to square one, Krusty. Some fun flavor. Use when a character is played to a scene it matches. All characters that match the scenes they're on are discarded from play and are rare for the pack. Okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, the rares themselves are probably the coolest characters. Poochie trading card. Are you kidding me? Pretty cool. Kids always recycle to the extreme. Oddball, idiot, cartoon, animal. A couple, I'm sensing a theme here. On the rare, you're getting 4 traits. Cool card, right? Poochie. Not bad. 3 packs in. I feel like we're going to hit our 33rd card. There should be a foil in here. Let's see what happens. For that Wizards of the Coast premium trading card experience. Bitter, old, fat, idiot, Captain McAllister. I mean, could this be played today, 2018? Is this a little bit too much? Maybe. Bitter, old, fat, idiot referring to a character card? Maybe. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Edna Crabapple. Bitter, uptight, faculty, and a flirt. How on earth does a boy get head lice in this day of age? Questions, answers. Let me know in the comments. Helen Lovejoy, rest in peace. Oh, no, excuse me. I thought that was Ned Flanders' wife. She died. Upstanding, uptight, gossip, mom. Uptight, kid, lackey, squeaky voice teen. Character cards, I don't know. I feel like there could have been different frame, something a little bit better. Stay tuned for the gameplay video. All creatures, great and cheap. Doggy with waggly tail, price on request. 20th Century Fox, haha. You got some comedy, you got some fun stuff there. Springfield Retirement Castle, all the old heads, love it. Lithorium, Ned Flanders, Left Power, love it. We got a Bart Simpson action card, kid stuff. Lisa and a Krusty are rare for the pack. Sideshow Bob, Terwillinger, I've never actually pronounced his last name out loud. Yikes. Bitter, brainy, celebrity, rascal, Sideshow Bob. Okay. Interesting. Missed out on a premium card. 3 packs left. Simpsons trading card game. Like I said, in the early 2000s, I feel like they were kind of just rushing. They had a very bare bones concept for a game, locked the IP down, and they rushed these out. Looney Tunes trading card game, I have no idea what that's about. I purchased a box of the WCW Nitro trading card game. All these are Wizards of the Coast trading card games. Dead trading card games. I feel like that's a little bit better. Each deck is themed around a wrestler, and the cards supplemental or punch and kicks. And it seems like, kind of like a fun gameplay experience. This, I don't know. Simpsons. We'll see. Duplicates. Wendell. Classic characters. Springfield Church. Other scenes can't be trashed. The Couch. Family Oddball. Complete 5. Trash it for 5. Family characters cannot be played on any other scene. They must attend the couch. Interesting. Mr. Burns deck. No eggheads. Used when an oddball or brainy character is played. All oddball characters and brainy characters are discarded from play. Action cards. So very similar theme. Similar look. I mean, use anytime, draw 3 cards. The Brainiac seems like a very, mill card draw strategy. Very blue. Lisa. Seems like a good, right? Some theme there, right? Trap like a rat. Use when another player tries to play a scene. That scene is discarded. Krusty the Clown. And Itchy and Scratchy rare card. Okay. I mean, on the characters that you like, it's got a nice look to it. Oddball, celebrity, cartoon, and animal, we all could read. It's just there's nothing else to talk about, right? There's just nothing to talk about on these cards. I don't know. No premium foils. Keep moving, keep going. Not going to hit the brakes until we hit the foil. Oh, there it is. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Does not count towards the rare. But we hit our, maybe two ultra rares a pack. Janie Powell. I mean, as far as rare goes and foiling goes, let's get that focus. It's a pretty cool looking foil. In comparison and contrast against the whites. I mean, that's really shiny. That really pops. That's an awesome card. Tough kid. Only 2 abilities. Maybe that's good, maybe that's bad. Who the hell knows? Blinky. I don't think we've gotten that one yet. Hans Molman, number 1. All fun character cards. Will we complete this set? I don't know. Maybe. Krusty Burger. Krusty Clown College. Homer getting zapped by Krusty. Iconic scenes. Krusty action card, Bart action card, Homer action card, Krusty action card again, and we have Future Burns rare. So you do get the 2 rares. It's a character, oddball, old robot rascal. Bobo, I know I say this every century, but I'll never leave you behind again. Flavor text. That's fun, right? Real fun. Real good experience. Last pack. We hit our foil. I don't know. Simpsons fans out there? I feel like, everybody's kind of hack to say, but like the first 10 years of The Simpsons are pretty as iconic as it gets. The newer stuff, not as much, right? But I don't know. I kind of like it. I like revisiting it. In this 2018 landscape, some controversy. I mean, the cartoon's been out for 25, 30 years. Definitely aged, and some of the characters maybe not so much. But, oh, here we go. This is kind of fun. I know in the Magic the Gathering community, there is a printing error community out there. I don't know if that translates to these obscure offshoot spin-off Magic the Gathering Wizards of the Coast games, but we have a crimped card. We have a crimped scene. If this was Magic the Gathering, that would be kind of big bucks, maybe? I don't know. What do you think? 742 Evergreen Terrace scene card. We got Springfield Mall, another dupe. Another dupe, Itchy and Scratchy store. Meltdown. Save the Animals, Lisa action. Wipe Out Krusty action, and a rare for the pack. Lorene Lumpkin. Your wife don't understand you, but I do. Classic episode. Homer Simpson becomes her agent, her manager. Love interest, possibly. Great iconic episode. She's uptight. she's upstanding. She happens to be a celebrity, and she's a flirt. There you go, whatever that means. 6 packs in, that's kind of what you're looking at. I believe at the time these were about, what, like $3 to $4 a pack. We broke 6 packs. This might have been a $25 buy-in. Not enough to assemble a deck. Why? Well, if you notice, the box was open. I opened a few packs, and unless you buy the starter packs, you have to open up one of these cards. This is for the Krusty deck. There's an equivalent of a Bart, a Lisa, we do have Mr. Burns, and I believe Homer. So those are the 4 decks. The 5th, these are basically the commanders of the deck. You build your deck, you need this in it, and you have your supplemental action cards added to it. So out of the entire library of 1st edition, you can only build 5 different decks. So that's pretty lame, right? Not iconic, not great, but I mean, the foiling on these cards are pretty sweet. I don't know if you can get the other 4 characters in the booster box packs, but you can get Krusty, and this is probably the rarest one on eBay today. This is like a $5, $6 card. This might have been the iconic hit of the set. This was the chase rare of the set. I broke a few other packs, so let's just take a look at some of the other foils. I think I just got one other foil, actually. Bartman foil. So I think the foiling on these iconic character cards are kind of cool, actually. I know I'm doing a lot of backtracking and back-talking. It's just the frame, I don't know. As long as it's a cool character, it kind of works, right? But that's the Simpsons trading card game. Dead for a reason? Maybe, maybe not. Are you guys interested at all? Stay tuned for a retrograde recap. I'm going to break it down and kind of do a walkthrough on the actual gameplay and do an in-depth review of the gameplay itself. But there's 6 packs, and this will sit on my shelf just for, peace of mind, fun stuff. But let's just do one more pack. 7 for good luck. One more Sideshow Bob pack, and we'll call it a wraps. So see what we get here. 11 card pack, 1 rare. Pretty hard to open. Let's do another foil, which I feel like is on the outside, which we did not get. So Bobo, Disco Stew, Lunch Lady Doris, Sideshow Mel, Superintendent Chalmers, a bunch of new characters. So that is sweet. We also have Noiseland Video Arcade. Probably like first 3 seasons, you can tell by the rendition of Bart. It's a little bit looser. I don't know about you guys, I'm a diehard Simpsons fan, apologist even. Gets a bad rap, everybody kind of shits on it nowadays, but Simpsons is iconic as it gets. Cool, kind of like breaking the frame a little bit, doing a little unstable action kind of thing going on there. Everyone's a winner. Krusty, used during your turn, take an extra turn after this one. Each player with fewer points than you gets 1 point. Interesting. Extra turns are always fun in any trading card game. Very blue. Bonus play, draw cards anytime, 3 of them. Ancestral Recall, right? Krusty, Trap Like a Rat. Use when another player tries to play a scene. That scene is discarded, so you kind of get that scene out of the way. And our last rare, Bartman, non-foil. Sweet. I think that'll do it. I feel pretty good about that. I'll keep those as a, kind of a cool look. I'm going to kind of deep dive on some of these Wizards of the Coast dead trading card games, because, they're the OGs, they're originators. I feel like there's so many dead trading card games that are just so trash out there that I'll probably try to limit it to dead Wizards of the Coast games, because there is a certain level of certifiability and quality. That being said, the big hit for the new breaks was the Janie foil. Interesting, right? Not the coolest foil, but a foil nonetheless. We got some Bartman, we got some cool action cards. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Simpsons Trading Card Game. Stay tuned for the retrograde breakdown on how to play, and hit like, hit subscribe. Thank you for watching, and catch you guys on the next Kraken Packs.